Hello everyone, welcome to Sweet Tomato Vine Homestead. I'm Linda. Today I'm out in my garden and we're just getting some loose ends tied up out here, some things that need to come out of the garden. We're going to go ahead and pull those out. Y'all, as bad as I hate to do it, I've really enjoyed my purple herb peas this season, and it's time to pull them out though. It's time to go ahead and get those purple herb peas out so that I can put something else in. What I'm thinking about doing, if I can get it cleared out enough, I want to go ahead and put some cabbages and some other brassicas in those spaces. And so what I'm going to have my son to do is to ride over the peas with the riding lawnmower and harvest them up into the grass catcher like that. And then maybe we'll end up, if it grinds it up good enough, feed some to the chickens, and we'll put some on our compost. So that's what we're going to do. I've got a lot of seeds from it already, so I'm just going to go ahead and just say goodbye to the pea patch. So let me show y'all what's going on. Okay, you all, we were out here trying to get this purple herb pea patch cleaned up. My son was mowing, and all of a sudden it started raining really hard, and there came a storm, and stuff's blown all over the place. So now I'm about to get out here and pick some of this stuff up, and it looks like quite a bit of it is blown over. So I don't know how long I'm going to be out here because it may start storming again, but I'm going to go ahead and get started. Yeah, these were some pretty strong winds that were blowing out here today. Because it snapped one of these big branches off of, well, you might not call this big, but pretty big to me. And it wasn't like it was a rotten branch. Just snapped it off the tree. I haven't even looked at the other side of the house yet. I just came to the garden. I'm going to try to get this part of it cleaned up, and the rest of it have to wait till tomorrow because it's getting kind of late now. I'm going to drag that. I don't want to have y'all waiting while I'm dragging that. And we did not get finished with this area where we were trying to get the pea patch up. Got the center part done. I'm gonna see if it's easy to pull up. We may have to pull the rest of them up. If not, we'll have to wait for it to dry and then come back out with the more. I really don't want to be out here picking this stuff up with my hand. Well, let's see. That wasn't hard at all. Okay, that's not that hard to pull up, but I still think it'll be easier to go ahead and get the mower and go over it first, and then go ahead and pull it up from the roots. And there are still some peas in there, but like I told y'all, those are the dry ones. There are not very many more buds on there. And the plants still look decent. I don't know. I might just leave this area that did not get a chance to get cut. I just may leave this area as just observe to see how it does in this next month or so, because you all know that, you know, in September it can still be warm enough. This could still put out some more pea shoots and still give me another crop of peas. So I'm gonna see how this works, and then the rest of it I can go ahead and I can pull it up, and I can pop some cabbages and other brassicas in those holes. And over there, see over there, the lawnmower kind of ripped up my plastic. So I will be putting in some more plastic. And this area is where I had some peas. I may not put, I may just, I don't know. I was thinking I may just clean it up some, because if I put in some more plastic, then I'm gonna have to be trying to cut holes where I think the peas are planted. I could just put a piece of plastic over just that area, because it didn't get very much, but my son was mowing and he got tangled up in the plastic with the lawnmower. But my main thing is I want to go ahead, I want to get this area cleaned up. I want to get space cleared out to plant some more brassicas and just start getting things kind of cleaned up, because the season is going to change before you know it, and you'll have all these things that you need to get pulled out, backed up on you, trying to get them out at one time before the cold weather hits, which you all know I don't mind coming out here and working when it's cold, but if it's not really cold, not freezing cold, but when it's just cool autumn weather, I don't mind coming out here. So this is what I am looking at. Getting this part all cleaned up. Still got those potatoes back there to, those sweet potatoes to harvest. So let's see what happens right here, because I'm looking and I see some green pea pods that are on this, in this patch right here. So we're gonna go ahead and try and salvage what's left of this patch. Didn't want to have to try to deal with the whole thing, and I did need something in the other area to plant in. Yeah, I sure wish we could have gotten this all mowed up into that lawnmower with that leaf catcher on it, because I was out here pulling these, and I don't know how it happened, but I didn't fall, but I was pulling it and I started falling backwards. And y'all, this is like a hill. I was not recording. My son was here watching me, and I was yelling. He was like, "What?" Like he didn't see me, like, you know. But that was scary. So I'm not gonna do that again. This is where I was doing it. I was in this area. Yeah, what is this thing? He told me when he was mowing that there was some yellow jackets in here too. But because it's raining, wet, it's not raining right now, but it's really, really wet, it is hard to tell, because like I told you all, when this here stuff is all decayed like this, you can't hardly see anything. I hope I don't get tangled up with none of those. But this is what I was doing. I was pulling it like this, but instead of like going at this angle, I was going back that way. So I don't know, is it gonna be good to fall at an angle, or is it gonna be better to fall going down here? But either way, I don't want to do either one. But y'all, this is not the area that I was supposed to be pulling. I was supposed to be getting this area cleaned out, because I was going to go ahead and leave this one. But when I started pulling this, it was tangled up with that, so I was ripping both out. So I don't know. I really, since it started getting taken out, I really want it out now. So I am going to see how much I can get done. And I am putting these on compost. And I'll probably sweep some of this peas up and give them to the chickens. First, I got to see if they can have those because I don't want them to get choked because some of these are very dry, like seeds. But I had really planned for all this to be in that lawnmower. But that did not happen, so just have to move on. When things don't go according to plan, just move on to the next plan. But I think with it being wet like this, it's making it easier to come up because I did come out here and try to pull it when it was dry, and it did not budge. So I am able to get some of it now. Y'all know how I changed my mind. Next time y'all see this, I might be in chicken mode, all this. But I tell you one thing, this plastic will still be here. The plastic will be here. How I feel about these weeds. Okay, that's looking a whole lot better already. I see where I could pop in some plants. Y'all, these vines have gotten all tangled up together, so that's it. When I'm pulling these up, I'm pulling some of those out. Y'all, I had said that these purple hull peas roots were pretty shallow, but these are some pretty healthy and look like some pretty big roots to me. So we take that back. They're not shallow at all. And I'm glad that it did rain though, so that they can loosen up and I can go ahead and get those roots out. And I want to take it easy with this. And here I go. I'm doing the same thing, and I had my foot hung in a vine. These are some big roots. And y'all, I have enjoyed this pea patch this year. It has given me so many Purple Hub peas. I was able to share peas. I have really enjoyed it. So I am hating to have to rip it up, but I am not sorry one bit for how good this pea patch was this season. So I'm saving my seeds, and I will be planting peas next spring. Okay, y'all, I have a few more pots that I have to pick up, but I'm going to go ahead and end the video. So I hope that you enjoyed the video and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you have not already subscribed. Go ahead, hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload a new video. And as always, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.